He reared most holy prophets and patriarchs, who in figures and prophecies announced to us from far off that which we have now in possession. He wishes us to venerate them, knowing how they esteemed the law of grace and how earnestly they yearned and prayed for it. To this people God manifested his immutable essence by many revelations, and they again transmitted these revelations to us by the Holy Scriptures, containing immense mysteries which we grasp and learn to know by faith. All of them, however, are brought to perfection and are made certain by the incarnate Word, who transmitted to us the secure rule of faith and the nourishment of the sacred Scriptures in his Church. Although the prophets and the just ones of that people were not so far favored as to see Christ in his body, they nevertheless experienced the liberality of the Lord, who manifested himself to them by prophecies, and who moved their hearts to pray for his coming and for the redemption of the whole human race. The consonance and harmony of all these prophecies, mysteries, and aspirations of the ancient fathers were a sweet music to the Most High, which resounded in the secret recesses of the divinity, and which regaled and shortened the time to speak in a human manner until he should descend to converse with man. In order not to be detained too much in that which the Lord has revealed to me regarding this, and in order to arrive at the preparations which the Lord made for sending to the world the incarnate Word and his most holy Mother, I will rehearse these mysteries succinctly according to the order given in the Holy Scriptures. Genesis contains that which concerns the beginning and the creation of the world for the human race, the division of the earth, the chastisement and the restoration, the confusion of tongues, and the origin of the chosen race, humbled in Egypt, and the many other great sacraments revealed to Moses by God, in order that we may be led to know his love and the justice towards men from the beginning, drawing them to his knowledge and service, and to foreshadow that which he has resolved to do in the future. The book of Exodus contains what happened in Egypt with the chosen people, the plagues and punishments which God sent in order to rescue them, their departure and march through the sea, the written law given with such great preparations and wonders, and many other great sacraments which the Lord provided for his people, visiting now their enemies, now themselves with afflictions, chastising their enemies with the severity of a judge, correcting the Israelites with the benignity of a father, and teaching them to appreciate his benefits by sending severe hardships. He worked great wonders with the staff of Moses, which prefigured the cross on which the incarnate Word was to be sacrificed as the Lamb, a salvation to many, a ruin to others. It was like the staff of Moses and like the Red Sea, the waves of which shielded the people and annihilated the Egyptians. Thus he filled the lives of the saints with joys and sorrows, with hardships and with comforts, with infinite wisdom and providence. He symbolized in them the life and the death of Christ our Lord. In the book of the Levites, he describes and ordains many sacrifices and ceremonies of the law for placating the divinity, for they were to point out the Lamb which was to be immolated for all men, and they pointed out also ourselves, immolated to the majesty of God in reality, as was prefigured in these sacrifices. It also describes the vestments of Aaron, the high priest and type of Christ, although Christ was not to be of that inferior order, but of the order of Melchizedek.